All right, here we go. Big Daddy Shin, day 354 at 24 Fitness. And yes, if you're looking at the parking lot, it is very, very late. And yeah, it's one of those things where I should have probably exercised earlier, but I didn't because I drove so many hours today. It was an insane amount of driving, but it was worth it. And I'm a super happy dude. I got my trumpet, but I drove to Hemet. It was a long story, a really long story. And we had the wonderful Michelle hanging out over here. Yes, awesome. So we're gonna catch up again right here. So let me sign in. Michelle's super cool. So, you know, I mean, speaking of cool, it is freezing. So outside was freezing, and today, I don't know why, but it's still cold in here. So the good thing is from yesterday, I still have the backlash of like working out, right? And then so my chest feels pumped. Today, I'm gonna do like shoulders and some more lats maybe, right? But it's weird because I didn't think I worked. I mean, I just did some of the works, right? I just touched on the weights, but it feels like I did a full like workout. And then like, so, you know, and I feel like the things, I'm like, oh man, it's like, I feel like, you know, Aquaman. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited because everything's starting to come together and it feels great, right? So, you know, we'll see. So let me get on this bike and then we'll figure it out right here. Awesome. Okay, remember, just nice warm up. Get it going. Press here. And okay. 275. 60. Three, two, one. Okay, so since I have time, might as well tell you the story, right? So I need to get a trumpet, and you guys knew that. And then so, you know, I've been looking around everywhere. I mean, I did so much research on this, thinking like, okay, I mean, I wish I could find my regular trumpet. I mean, it's an older trumpet or whatever, right? It's a King. But I figure, okay, you know what? If I'm gonna teach these kids, I need a good one. So I've been looking, and it turns out that like, they have these $100 ones that are like garbage, like tin cans. They'll dent easy and then the valves break. So then you're gonna be stuck. It's gonna cost you more to fix it than to actually just buy a new one. So the ones that are like about $200, $300, those ones, they're all like mass produced, supposedly. And it's just hit or miss on if they're any good or not. But you know, some people, they get it like, good Alibaba. And then you go Alibaba.com, and then they get these trumpets that are made in China, and they come here and sell it, like put their brand on it. So yeah, that's why it's like, whoever heard of this one, whatever, right? So I'm like, okay, I need to find a brand that's like reputable seller. So it turns out that there's this guy that was selling a trumpet for $325. And then I look online, and then majority of the places were selling it for $850. So I'm like, oh wow, it's like a $500 discount. But you know what? Just being the cheapie I am, I sent an offer. Will you take $200? Right? Nothing. I didn't hear it, so I'm like, okay, he probably just said screw you, trying to undercut me, whatever, right? And then so okay, here's the thing. This is called the Canstel story. What happens is, being a musician, I always heard trumpet players, the ones playing like the like, you know, awesome trumpets. It's called the Bach Stradivarius, right? It's a Bach Strat. That's what people call it. And then so I'm like, oh, okay, how much is a Bach Strat? $3,000. The cheapest one you'll see on eBay or Craigslist is $1,600. I'm like, oh my gosh, that much for a thing, right? And here I am thinking I'm gonna buy a $150, $200 one, right? But I'm like, gosh, I'm not gonna be a pro. There's no way I'm gonna get that, whatever. But gosh, $1,600 bucks, it's nuts. So I was calling all these different places for used trumpets. And then so, you know, when I was leaving my brother's the other day, I look it up and then used trumpets. And then this one store, it said Constal trumpets. I'm like, okay, call him. I go, hey, you guys have any used trumpets? Like, no, we don't have any used trumpets. Maybe we have some like seconds or like B instruments. I'm like, what? What's a B instrument? So they give me the representative. And I was talking, the dude is super cool. I go, hey, this is my story. I'm teaching in the school district, new thing, I'm doing this, I need to get some instrument, and I know I'm gonna learn it faster, so I don't want a student one, I wanna get like a better one, and then so, you know, I'm looking to spend, you know, like a ton of money, like $500, right? He's all, well, you know, I don't know if I could really help you much here. I go, why? Like, do you have like a student model? He's like, yeah, but our student model starts at $900. I'm going, $900? That's crazy. He's like, yeah, so it goes up from there. And then so some of them are, you know, a couple $1,000s. So I go, oh my gosh, that's crazy. And so I'm like, well, you know, I told the guy, you know, you heard of Bach Stradivarius, right? He's like, yeah. I go, how do you guys compare with those guys? I mean, is your trumpet like just as good or whatever? And then he's all, well, you know, let's put it this way. You know, like in like the professional orchestras, you know, the LA Philharmonic and the orchestras and stuff like that. I go, yeah. So, well, okay, they're either going to play Bach Strats or our instruments. I'm like, oh, okay. And then so, you know, when he's talking, he's super cool. This guy, Charlie, super cool. And like, I wish I could buy something from him, but then I'm finding out like these instruments are like $4,000 or $5,000. They have some $10,000 ones too. I'm going, oh my gosh, do I want a trumpet or do I want a car? You know what I mean? So I was just sitting there just like wishing I could get one of these things because this guy educated me so well on this stuff. Yeah, you know, we don't really have used ones because we'll just refinish it because, you know, the dad or the grandfather was like the master craft guy and they've been making these instruments forever and there's a long history. And I'm like, oh man. So it's called Constal, Kanstul, K-A-N-S-T-U-L. Okay, thank you for your time. I Googled them. I go on the internet, go on Yahoo, and then I found out that this trumpet, this brand, is like the Rolls Royce of trumpets. And then the way that I was talking with the guy, I'm like, oh my gosh, I am so stupid. I mean, the thing is, I had no idea. And I'm talking to this guy, I go, yeah, so are your trumpets like any good? I'm like, so that was my lesson on that one. But so now it gave me the itch, thinking like, okay, how much are these things? You see online, $2,300, $2,500. Oh gosh, I can't afford that. I'm looking at the student brand. People are selling for like $950. I'm like, oh man. And then so what happened was, I was still looking at these things, and then I found somebody that was selling one for $1,200. It was the Chicago model of this thing. I'm like, okay, well, I went on the Cancel site to see how much these are worth. Brand new, it's worth $3,800. I'm like, okay, $3,800, and then it's $1,200. Like, you know what? Maybe there's like an old model or something, you know? So I was looking on eBay and all this stuff. And then so it was going for about $2,500 used. You know, one had it for like $1,900, but then there's like a lot of shipping, so about $2,000, whatever. And I'm like, okay, this is a great deal. I looked at the pictures and I'm like, gosh, it doesn't look like there's any dents or any like whatever. This is a pretty clean instrument. So what happens is in the morning I decided to call the guy. It's like, hey, you know, I mean the guy's super cool. And I go, so it's $1,200, huh? It's like, yeah, and then we're just talking. I go, yeah, but you live in Hemet. That's about, you know, an hour and a half away and stuff. But, you know, is there a way you go for $1,000? $1,000 will get me to go there to look at the instrument. He's like, well, you're paying cash? Yeah. Okay. Done. So I'm thinking like, okay, I'm probably going to get this instrument. What happens is the other dude calls. You know, the $200 one? Hey, so when do you want to come pick it up? I go, oh my gosh. Now I'm thinking like, okay, do I save money and forget the dude with the $1,000 deal? Or do I just, I don't know, forget this other dude? I'm like, you know what, maybe I could buy this one. And, you know, like maybe if some kid gets really good, you could gift him, because that one looked pretty clean too. So I went there. I met the guy in and out. And then it turns out that the dude lived right by me. And they said, oh yeah, I'm gonna go over this, whatever, and okay, meet you over here. So I went to In-N-Out. I had one hamburger and lemonade. And then so I saw the instrument. It looked really nice, don't get me wrong. But one of the things that got me was, okay, it's a gold trumpet. I always wanted a silver one. And then it was like bronze on this one. It wasn't like discolored. It's just the fact where it's two different types of gold. Okay, but $200 for this model. But then on one of the slides, there's like a little chip. So it's like the brown brass is showing. I'm like, gosh, I don't know if I could do it for $200. And remind you, this guy already took off like $125. I'm all, dude, why are you selling for cheap anyway? So yeah, my ex-girlfriend gave it to me. I just want to get rid of it. And I'm like, okay, that's fair. I go, gosh, but you know, the third valve sticks a little, and it's, I don't know. I mean, I'm about to go look at this other instrument. You know, I told him the truth. I go, but you know what? Give it to me $100. I'll take it right now. He said no. So, okay. I'll see how this other one is. Doesn't work out, I'll call you. So, yeah, I was on my way, just thinking about it. Go, wow, I'm gonna have like one of these awesome trumpets, and it's not the beginner model. I mean, I'm having this one that's gonna be literally worth a couple $1,000. If I'm ever in a jam, I could probably sell it. Who knows? But I don't want to, because it's an awesome instrument. So I went. I'd go over there, and then the guy, he was talking to me for probably like at least 45 minutes when I'm driving there. So I'm learning everything about this instrument. I'm getting excited. I'm like, wow, this is pretty nuts. And then as soon as I got there, I can't really, well, I guess I could explain it. When you buy like an instrument or buy something, even buy a pet, there's just something about something where it just calls your name, right? Like that violin, same thing, right? You know, you get your pet dog, pet cat or whatever, pet fish. There's something you're like, okay, that's the one. He had like he had 3 trumpets laid out. I knew which one was the one I was getting. Because what happened is, I'm like, oh my gosh. From the pictures, I thought it was gold. This one, total silver. It's a beautiful instrument. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I start playing with the valves. I go, wow, it's so smooth. I mean, I'm just like, and then so the mouthpiece is 3C. It's different from the one that I grew up playing. But I was like, wow, I still got my lip a little. I got to practice a lot, but it's like the sound is really good. Everything about this trumpet was it. All right, so basically it's like, yeah, here's my money. I gave it to him, and usually when I buy something like this, I feel like weird. Not a buyer's remorse, but it's like, oh man, I just dropped $1,000. Shoot, even if you go, oh man, I just spent $100, right? But what happened is, I never felt so good spending it. Because what happened, I was thinking like, wow, now I have one of the top instruments, and it didn't cost, I mean, yeah, it cost a lot, but it didn't cost me like an arm and a leg. I mean, well, Jill, she went to Italy for 2 weeks, and that cost about $1,000. So it's like, okay, do I want to go to Italy, or do I want a trumpet? So apparently I got a trumpet. But then again, I didn't know about the Italy thing until she needed a ride. So I drove an hour and a half to go pick her up, take her to the airport, which took another hour. and came back. So, you know, she was going to take Uber, but it was going to be like 70 bucks. But the thing is, I asked her, it's like, hey, since you're in Italy, you can get me a music box, right? So that's a trade-off. She's going to find me a music box in Italy, and I gave her a ride. So, you know, when I came back home, I was just so tired. I didn't want to do anything. But I ate something. I ate some chili that my mom gave me. And then I was doing Instagram Live. And next thing you know, it's 3 in the morning. Or 2 in the morning. And here I am. Just on the bike part. I still got to go do some weights. So, anyways, that's my story on what I did. Am I tired? You know, it's weird. I'm not. I'm not tired. But I'm just on that rush where everything's coming together and my body feels pumped. And I'm excited to actually go downstairs and get more weights in. So tomorrow my body will feel even more pumped again. Yes? Then I'm gonna go eat lunch with Stuart, take him to the airport, and then do it again. So that's what it is. It just feels good that all this stuff happens like this. Yeah, you know, I'll probably have to practice some of the instruments, whatever, right? But it feels good that when you reorganize your brain on stuff that you have to do. So I had a lot of thinking when I was driving today, you know? And then, you know, when your muscles are still tight from the exercise the day before, you're like, oh gosh, yeah, my body feels great, right? So just imagine when I lose some of this fat. And, you know, like, you know, Miss Miami, yeah, of course, swimming, totally got to do that, right? Musette, you messaged me today and then said about the trainer. Yeah, I get it. And then same thing with Charlie. Yeah, you know, the whole Disneyland pass, trainer thing, whatever. But even if I didn't have Disneyland pass, I mean, trainer's more expensive. But like I said, I know what to do. I really do. I just got to come in and do it. So if I just wrote my schedule down, and I put it on my phone or just made a printout or whatever, I totally know what to do. Besides, my friend Jess, she owes me some training sessions. But, yeah. But right now, it's like I'm doing this bike out of habit, and plus you gotta clear your thoughts, and you just feel pretty good. Because you guys know when I feel like talking, feel like the energy, whatever. So today, I got it. I got it. I think. You know? All right. Anyways, that was a long speech. Oh my gosh. 3 miles and 16 minutes? Awesome. Okay, awesome. So I did that hour. It was pretty easy. It's kind of late, but you know what? I'm gonna go a little bit more. Three, 2, 1. Okay, so there's reason why I'm gonna go this extra. Because that last one, I was talking like half that time. And then another thing is like I was playing a game, right? And then so I have a lot of energy. I'm still gonna do the weights. But I'm excited about getting all that accessories for the trumpet. So I gotta go on Amazon and look at that stuff. I was gonna look at eBay and we'll see too. But you know, we'll see what happens. Awesome. All right, there you go. Time for work. Okay, here we go. Shoulder rise. Oh. should have probably stretched a little. Everything's tight. Get some curls in. Yes. Pump these biceps up. That felt good. All right. It's totally 80s day. I swear. All right, that felt pretty good. Time for hot tub. All right, maybe it's not the hot tub, it's that dry sauna. So hot tub's out outside, but then I feel pretty good. I feel pretty solid up here, see? So whatever, we're gonna get it eventually. I mean, I'll lose the neck eventually, but who knows? But until then, I'm gonna sweat in here and see what happens, yes. All right, there you go. Day 354 in the books. So good thing is I didn't wimp out on the exercising later in the day, right? All right, see you later, Michelle. Yeah. You're almost off, huh? Yeah. That means, yes, it's almost 6 o'clock. All right. See ya. Yeah, so you know, any normal day, I would have been like, okay, you know, I did my hour, should just go to sleep. No, I did the extra half hour, and then, okay, maybe I'll go home. No, I want to do some weights, and then so that was pretty relaxing. So I'm glad I was able to do that, and then still got some of the dry sauna in. So I feel good on that too. So yes, it's super early in the morning now. It's almost like the next day, but it's fine. It feels really awesome. Yes. And then so, you know, I mean, I feel pretty complete. And then I should have stretched before I did the weights, but I didn't. But I feel pretty pumped. Yes. So anyways, we'll see how it goes. So tomorrow I'm gonna eat lunch with Stu, take him to the airport, and then exercise again. Yeah. So, I mean, I ordered my case and my trumpet stand, so I feel pretty good on that. But until then, Big Daddy Shin, day 354. If I could exercise 354 days in a row, you could exercise 354 days in a row. Because if I could do it, you could do it, and I'm doing it. Even if I just want to quit and just go home. But no, I went for it. You know, like that movie Get Out. No, I was getting in and staying there. So we'll see how it goes. Anyways, I'll see you next time.